Hey guys, it's Rob here again with another World of Tanks replay. I'm once again in my T-150 Russian Tier 6 heavy tank, by far my favorite tank in the game. As you can see here, I'm going down the western side. Instead of taking the tracks, I'm taking the smaller dirt road and getting myself in a nice little camping position, waiting for the enemies to move up here. Take that tree. I knock those trees down to try to give myself a little bit more cover. Try to stay camo longer, which isn't the easiest thing to do in this big tank, but see, I just got a really nice shot on that A-20. I believe that's a French scout tank. And now I'm looking to get that Stuart and shot out, but I missed. And with, I believe, around a 9-second reload time in this tank, that's not a very forgiving thing. Missing. So it's looking pretty good. We've taken out 2 of their scouts, and I actually don't think they have any scouts left on their team. We still have 2 T-150s and an A-20. Looks like they have some guys, some of their heavies on the right by the tracks, but that's normal. I'm moving up a little bit here, as in there wasn't much action, but I still feel that it's better to sit back. I always love to rush in, but I know in my head whenever I'm playing I should have just stayed back and waited. But it's a game. You do whatever makes you have fun. I spotted that T-34 over there. Boom, nice killing shot on that. Someone hit my tracks. Luckily they didn't track me up on that exposed hill, but now my right suspension is damaged. Which really doesn't seem to be much of a problem. I've noticed I've never really found any suffering from my suspension being damaged, but then again, I only play light tanks. I'm not trying to circle around people. I mean heavy tanks. I'm pushing up a little bit here. Once again, I really wish I hadn't. I just don't like it when I push up that far. And then boom, 2 tanks spotted. I go for the PZ4. Bam, 288. Good hit on that. I've only taken about 40 health, 40 hit points there. Bouncing some shots, which is, I love it when I bounce. It's just great. It's like, Now I know there's a few of them there because that KB-1S wouldn't be able to get off 3 shots in a row. Blind fire there, seeing if maybe I can do some damage. Oh, another nice bounce from the front. I've noticed this thing is a really nice frontal turret. Don't take a lot of damage from that. So I like to keep the tank hulled down, but the front of the tank can take a little bit of a beating as well. And that Panzer IV gets taken out before I can get a shot off on it. Now, the KB-1S is right there. I'm aiming in on that. And boom! Great damage roll for this gun. 307 damage. Great shot. I've done 1,063 damage so far in this game with 4 shots. Not bad. Now I have a somewhat shot on that ARL over there. See? And I got a nice shot there as well. Now there's a Tier 4 Electo moving around. I'm not too worried about it, but if it shows up again, I won't mind taking it out. ARL pops up again. I have a shot. And shot out. Boom. ARL destroyed on my second kill. 1,472 damage right now. 6 shots out. Bounced off the... I'm guessing that was the front of the Stug. Yes, it was. It's got a really nice armor in the front, decent sloping, so... I, of course, was a little pissed being it's a tier 5, but, it happens. While we're having a little bit of a easygoing moment here, there's not much a lot going on. I'd just like to take a moment to say thank you, everyone who liked and watched my last video and who subscribed from it. I had a really good, what's it called, feedback on it. I think last time I checked it got 6 likes, and I was really surprised by that. I didn't think it would do anywhere near that well, so thank you very much. I also noticed in my last video I had left my TV on in the background. I'm sorry if anyone heard that while watching. Not mean to. I made sure it's off this time, and I tried to keep my microphone a little bit farther from my mouth this time because I noticed the sound was a bit too loud. Alright, back to the game. As you see, I haven't gotten any more hits in, and I was just kind of there sitting, but I noticed that they have 4 tanks, and we have 2 left, an SU-100Y, and then me and my T-150. So I'm heading back to base. I'm getting a little confident in chat. Sorry, my TeamSpeak just went off there. Had it muted. I thought that would get rid of that. I'm very sorry. And then medium tank right there in front of me. I take a shot on it. Boom, dead. 3 kills, 1,744 damage. Oh, and then I get a shot. I believe it was from the SU-100. Yes, it was. It told me at the bottom there. Then the M3 Lee tracks me. I'm taking a couple shots here. I was actually panicking, I guess, a little bit here. Waiting for my tracks to come back up before I had already used a repair kit. Letting my team know I can't see any of them. That's one of my biggest problems in this game. I'm a little bit too chatty in chat, I would say. Chatty in chat. Now I notice that there's someone on the cap, and I was thinking it's probably the Lee, because that's about all he could do in this situation in a Lee cap. And the Stug's up there, spotted by the SU-100, who is also attempting to cap. And then boom, I spot the Lee, and I probably shouldn't have sat there on this little hill. But it happens. And then this Lee gives me so many problems here. I take it down to 29 health points. And this was a horrible play by me. I constantly tried to make shots on him through that, and I just couldn't hit. I did not have the accuracy with this gun to do so. And the SU-100Y was taken out. And I'm thinking, oh, I have this game is mine. And another missed shot. I don't know what I was thinking. At this point, I'm like, alright, I need to move up. I'm not hitting him. I wish I had just made this decision sooner. They only have 2 tanks left, a almost dead Lee and an SU-100. And that SU-100 is a good driver. He's got the same amount of kill as me. And you'll see at the end that he is definitely a good tanks player. Or a lucky one. So, oh, and I get tracked. I was raging at this point. I finally just shoot down that little ammo depot or whatever you want to call it. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the Lee. I don't care what happens here. Boom, Lee's gone. 4 kills, 2,000 damage. But I'm getting hammered by that SU-100. I have no clue where he is. And he misses a shot. I was so happy that was what allowed me to get moving and get my armor facing forward. Now I'm asking in chat, oh, how much damage does this gun do? And at this point, I know I'm screwed. Unless he's a horrible player, I am not going to win. I get a shot on him, 300 damage, or 299. Very good damage for this gun. I'm trying to wiggle my tank around, maybe bounce. And this could have been what ruined the game for me. I take a shot without spotting him, and I'm unable to... And I'm getting upset in chat there. I'm wondering where he is. Like I said, I have a problem. I talk way too much in chat, and boom, I'm taken out. And you might be thinking, oh, why'd you post a loss? Well, overall, I think I performed pretty well in the game. And I believe that you shouldn't always just post up your wins on YouTube. The game plays both ways, even for the best players out there, which I am certainly not.